Hey guys, Cast 72. Hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to go over something with you guys on the Kia. And as you all know, I've changed the color scheme on the Kia quite a bit. And this time I'm changing it again. And what I want to do is I've already started. As you can see, I'm going to go with white. I didn't bother doing a video on the rims because you guys have already seen the other videos I made where I'm actually painting the rims. So I didn't think there was any need to do another video on that in particular. So I've already completed the rims. They're white, front and back. And I use the Rustoleum 2X High Gloss Ultimate. But what I want to do today, guys, is I told you all before, I had some hail damage done. You can see a few little dings and bangs here and there on the rooftop and on the car in general. Not too bad. There's just a few little dents here and there, but more so you can see them on the hood. Of course, it's not clean, so you really can't see it too clear. I need to wash this car when I get around to it. So what I want to go over today, guys, is I'm going to do the rooftop. Basically, that section right there in white. And then all the blue that's already blue is going to be white as well. Like I said before, I enjoy doing stuff like this, so I just want to share. Sorry if I sound a little funny when I'm talking, but I got my braces taken out and I have to wear these retainers. So I've got sounds like I have a lisp. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go over that today. All the blue is going to be white. The real difference today is I wanted to show you how simple it is to fix minor hail damage done to your vehicle. I'm trying to get you all a picture of what I'm talking about. There you go. Perfect. Like for instance, this little bump right there. Stuff like that's pretty fixable and easy. You can see a couple of them over on that side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scuff it with 180, the whole hood, or rooftop, I should say. And the reason for that is so it'll allow me to see where the dents are at. And then I'm just going to use some typical Bondo brand feeler and do the imperfections, prime it, paint it, and call it a done deal. And I just want you guys to see the results. But okay, guys, let me go ahead and get started. Hope you enjoy. I wanted to mention too, guys, on the passenger side trim, I tried to fix this, didn't really do a good job. I just really wanted it to stay in place. What was I painting at the time? I was doing something and I tried to pry it off and it cracked because it was so brittle. But I got one on order, should be coming in pretty soon. So that's why it looks like that. The other one's fine. However, this one here, these become brittle over time. They're just plastic. And there's some little grommets on the inside that pretty much stick to the frame. And, you know, over time, they bow and bend and they'll break on you. That's what happened to me. So that's a minor fix. I'm just waiting for the part to come in, get that resolved. Also too, sometime hopefully in the next couple of months when it starts warming up, I will be painting all the black. And just like I'm going to do the rooftop, fix it with all the hail damage and all that, I will be doing all the black as well myself. And I'll be sharing that video with you guys too when I come around to it. I am going to go with the factory finish because it's got a nice metallic finish to it. You can't really tell. Of course, it's dirty, dull, and we're not outside where the sun can hit it. But when it's nice and clean and polished, it has a real nice black metallic color to it. I'll see if I can find the manufacturer actual color name for it. But it's not just, it looks black, but it's not. When it's in the sun, it has a nice glitter to it. I'll be doing that further down the line. For now, I'm just going to focus on the white trim. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that information real quick. As far as the material I'm going to be using, guys, we'll go over that real quick. So obviously we're going to use body filler. I'm going with Bondo brand. Pretty inexpensive. You can find it at Walmart. This can cost me about, I don't know, $7 and change. It comes with the hardener inside. You can hear the little tube in there on the top lid. Of course, I need the spreaders so we can even out the spread on the hail damage. Sandpaper, I'm gonna go with a 120 to scuff it up, a 180 followed by a 180, and then once the Bondo's all set and prepped, I'm gonna go over it with 180 again, and then fine sand it with the 220. Got some plastic, you know, to cover the vehicle where I don't want overspray to hit. I am going with the 2X like I mentioned. This will be the spot primer, excuse me, for the body filler. And then of course the actual finish will be the high gloss 2X Ultimate. Everything's Rustoleum. Now the only thing that won't be Rustoleum is when I actually do the black finish on the vehicle. That will be factory paint, and I will have to use my professional spray gun just to get that finish. This is just, I consider, trim work, so I'm not too concerned about the finish, because believe it or not, Rustoleum does leave a pretty good detailed finish for small body parts like trim, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. For instance, the rooftop, you're not really going to be able to see the rooftop, and from a you know average point of view, when you see it, Rustoleum will do just fine. The rims, as you all know, I've painted them before. They held up just fine. The paint did. So those are not any concerns for me. The actual overall body finish, that is, and that's why that will be factory paint when I get around to that sometime in the near couple of months coming up, when the summer heat starts kicking in. So all in all, that's what you're going to need. Oh yeah, you will need some tape here. I'm just going to use masking tape. I've got some paper wrap in case I need it. What else? Think that's it, guys. Think that's everything we're going to use today. Oh, and then of course I've got a sanding block. I was going to go with the machine sander, but because there's small little dents here and there, I'm not really going to need it that bad, so I'm just going to do it old-fashioned way by hand. Yeah, that's pretty much it. In case y'all are wondering, I got a total of 4 spray cans of white, 1 can of primer. I don't even know if I'm going to use all 4. I mean, the roof is pretty small. I'm thinking maybe 3, but we'll find out. And then overall price for everything was, I believe it was 56 bucks. So yeah. All right. Okay guys, now that I've scuffed the rooftop, that allows you to see where all these, you know, hail drops came down and made some slight indentions in the roof. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe the whole entire roof down with acetone and a rag, and then we're going to go ahead and start filling in these holes and let the filler dry, and then come back and sand that down with the 180 again, followed by the 220, and then we'll start the spot primer, let that dry, and then we'll come back and go ahead and hit it with the paint. All right guys. Okay guys, now that we got the filler filled in on all the little imperfections, we got to let it dry. I'm going to give it about 35 to 40 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and start sanding it down with the 180, and then go ahead and spot prime, and then go ahead and hit it with the 220, and then we'll get ready to get this rooftop finished. So yeah, not very difficult guys. If you're a DIY like me, saves you a lot of money. As long as you prep it right, you get it done properly, you shouldn't have any issues. You can always find stuff out on YouTube, you can always Google information, but yeah, it's not difficult at all. Once we get ready to paint the rooftop, I'm going to go ahead and mask the whole entire car with plastic, and then the last thing we'll worry about is the blue trim, and then we're finished. And then I'll give you guys an overall look of the vehicle now with its new paint job. And then like I said, the rest of the vehicle black will be done at a later time. That I will not be using Rustoleum. I will be using the actual factory paint, just to give it that nice reflective metallic finish that this has. I wish I can show you guys what I'm referencing, but I got it in my garage and the vehicle is not really clean to the point where you can actually see the finish. Yeah, see, this is not going to do it any justice, but trust me, it's a very nice, unique black finish. It has almost like a burgundy metallic finish to it when you look at it in direct sunlight. But if you look at it like here it is in the shade, it just looks like black paint. But all right guys, I'm gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna sand it down, and then we're gonna go ahead and prime it, and then we should be ready to get this thing done. Oh man, okay guys, now that we've already patched all the imperfections, and we've already sanded it down with the 120, 180 and the 220, now we're ready to go ahead and spot prime. But first I'm going to wipe it down again one last time with a light dampened cloth of acetone, and then we're going to start spot priming, and then we're going to go ahead and do the final paint. So yeah, we're almost there. Looking good so far. All right, guys. So now guys, what we want to do is we want to let this primer dry up to a flat finish, and then I'm going to go ahead and go over it one more time with the 220, and then I'm going to go ahead and start painting the white high gloss coat. So all right, we're almost there, hang in there. Okay guys, that's about giving it 3 coats, pretty thick. Of course, because it comes out 2 times as much. That's what the 2X represents on those cans. I might go ahead and rub it down with 220 and buff it out if I really wanted a real perfect sheen finish. But I'm pretty happy with what I got here, and it's still settling, so it's still got some more to go to smooth out a little bit. But anyway, that's that for the roof. I did get a little run on that far side, on the driver's side. Again, I'm going to let it dry, sand it down with about 220, and then go over it again real quick, just the front lip of the hood of the roof. But overall, good finish. But again, it's just trim. It's not like it's going to be noticeable. I'm 6 feet tall. I got this camera directly in front of my eyes, so this is all you're going to see on the top. So it's not like you're going to have anybody looking at the top of your roof like that. So this is good enough for me. Again, I'm sure a lot of people will say you should have done this, you should have done that. Listen, this is a DIY channel. It's do it yourself. This is for people that are interested in doing things amongst themselves, such as myself. I'm happy with the results. And let me show you the run I'm talking about real quick. Right here, I went ahead and just took a dampened cloth with acetone and wiped it down so the run wouldn't be so big, and then I'll just smooth it out later and then hit it again. It'll come out just fine, trust me. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not a professional car painter. I don't care to be. This is just something I wanted to do. Saved me a lot of money. I did not have to take it to a shop where they probably would have charged me thousands. All parts included were 50 bucks. All material included, I should say. Anyway, now I just got to do the front grille and the 2 lights, get rid of that blue, and then it's a done deal, guys. I'll go ahead and finish it off with just showing you some footage and videos of the car once it's all done. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed. All right, guys. Cast 72, peace out.